Everybody clap real loud. Clap for Danielle Riendo. Good evening. How's everybody doing tonight? Woo. Great. This is 404 at Breaking Down the Internet. Danielle, hi.
Hi.
Danielle had to rush from another theater. We'll just say that.
I learned how to read a map a little better, I think, is my issue.
Yeah. That's usually pretty important. Anyway, this is 404 at Breaking Down the Internet. These are my panelists. Please clap for Danielle and Jeff and Amaris.
Hi.
Sometimes the theme of the photos just comes to me, and it's beautiful. This is probably the best one. Anyway, you might be asking yourself, well, I just wanted to come see something and the show floor closed, so what is 404ing it? And I'll answer that with a bunch of text that I'll read to you. So we talk about the internet and the stuff from it that we love. We talk over videos that are playing, and then we'll see some photos, and we'll talk about that. We try to be positive. We do our best. We will swear, but it's usually when we're like, oh, that's fucking awesome. Like that kind of swearing, not like fuck you and fuck everyone you love. Like,
fuck
not
yeah.
that kind of thing.
I will not make any such claim.
I try to do that, and I invite my guests to do the same.
Okay,
but
I will. All right.
sometimes you got to call a spade a spade. It'll be fun. That's the goal. And then also, occasionally I put a warning up. The second to last video we'll look at does involve real-life guns being fired at targets. And I know that sometimes there are people who look. A year ago, we showed a video about spiders, and I didn't talk to my panel about that. And one of my panelists was just like, "I gotta go," and she didn't because she's a champion. But it got me thinking that I should probably warn people about things. I don't always know, but it doesn't hurt. Anyway,
to be fair, I was freaked out by the spider thing as well.
Yes,
I was out in the crowd going like,
That's fair. That's very fair.
There's a town in Japan where they have spider fights, and it's like a cool thing, and it's pretty cool. And look it up on.
My mom has a tarantula. She collects spiders.
Why?
Collects?
I mean, she has more than one.
What are their names?
Why?
I don't know that she names them.
No names?
I don't
Just
know.
nameless Tarantula 3?
I mean, he did say
Why?
All right.
he did
I don't
say
have a good answer to that question.
collect and not raise. So it's a subtle decision. Anyway, our first subject, we're going to look at some videos about people with skills. Now, the first one, I just think this is impressive and cool. This happened in the beginning of the year. But these are going to be people that are pretty great at a thing that I've never really thought about being great at. So some people probably saw this. It's kind of made the rounds of the internet. I mean, it's just self-explanatory. It's just a person skiing on the street. Just like ice skating in the street. And I will say this. This is kind of what I imagined when GoPros became a thing, is that all the GoPro footage we'd see in the world was people doing stuff, and we'd see it from their angle instead of just making comedy videos with them, which is what most people do. Or just using them as webcams.
How many times do you think he fell while filming this?
He probably fell a couple times.
I want to say
there.
0.
I want to say 0 too. He's Canadian.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
fair,
Then.
fair.
I mean, that makes sense, yeah.
I can't even slide on wet grass. I follow. I was walking around outside. I almost ate it 4 times, and I'm just walking.
Same.
Yeah, well, our
I'm
sneakers
late.
are...
What is snow?
Yeah.
So this next video, this is an oldie that I've used before, but it's just always impressive and fun, and a thing that I would have never thought to do.
Yeah.
I love everything about this.
They're super into it. I love this.
The song is relaxing.
Yeah.
And just the idea that
Fascinated.
it's a fun day for some cows. I like thinking about it.
It's like a new Dockers commercial. That's their new direction they're going.
Yeah.
Like those happy cows come from California commercials.
It's just a concert for cows.
This is it.
That's all it really is. It's pretty simple.
Are these guys related, do you think?
Yeah.
captivated by them being captivated.
I feel like they really, yeah, and then
Oh, there's more!
don't worry, there were more of them. Don't worry, there were more men with khaki pants waiting to play for this cows.
Some might say there's an infinite number of men in khaki pants that want to play brass band instruments and woodwinds for cows.
I honestly feel like they really just like the tuba, because to me the tuba is the closest instrument to a cow mooing. And also, especially in that song, is very soothing. But yeah, they all had to get in on it.
I wish I was good at
also
any instrument now, because I would play for cows all the time.
They also climbed the fence. They got closer than the previous shot.
Yeah.
And then there's also just some man, and I don't know who that man
What?
is.
Stop doing, sir.
Like, not you, clarinet!
Oh God, I'm gonna be real with you guys. It's been a while since I watched the whole video. I forgot about that man. The man who really needed the clarinet in the shot.
If you could just rotate, I have a picture in my mind of these cows and this clarinet, and I just need you to turn like this, sir.
That would be me.
And it's like a real
shot.
film camera too. It just makes you laugh. All right, if you're on Reddit, why? But no, I don't know. If you're on Reddit, you saw this video. It blew up this week. I had to include it in 404ing it. It's a bunch of young gentlemen who were very good at a thing that I don't think about ever in my daily life. They made a compilation video about how good they are. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's just skillful. Let's check out some great ping pong dudes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at that shirt.
Whoa.
So they start just fucking real good.
What?
Just
Cheat.
right?
Balls.
Just great trick shots, right?
Yeah.
But also, this is the internet, so they're not just going to be great at ping pong. They also have to do other stuff,
Yeah.
like fun comedy sketches about ping pong. Now that's most of the now that's all the video
okay.
is.
Oh, that could have gone very wrong.
Yep. I agree. One ball, one mind.
Wait for it.
Me. Also me.
Yeah, anytime they mess up, that's just me playing ping pong.
Yeah.
8時に起こして。 悪くない。かっこいいかな。私と卓球どっちが好きなの？もう知らない。
Also, there's a magazine about tabletop? Like table tennis? Is that a thing?
It has to be.
Yeah. And there's legitimately 6 more minutes of this.
Man.
It's a long video, and occasionally, and they,
Land phone.
yeah.
On the phone.
オーマイオーマイ。はい取れる。
We had to see that one. We had to see that part. It's just they're very good at ping pong.
I need a shower after that.
They're so
know,
good at
I'm
ping
very
pong, they
excited.
got bored with just being good at ping pong and had to be funny about ping pong.
Writing ping pong jokes.
Yeah, they
but
wrote
told with a paddle and a ball.
that we can appreciate. And there's probably also some of those videos have a deeper meaning that other people who get that are like, oh, I see what you did there.
They're in the ping pong scene. They're like, oh, you escalated from that video last year. I
Yeah.
see what you did.
Yeah. Like
Layers.
that magazine, the guy in the cover is also a joke and we're never going to know that. we were just like, ping pong magazine. Then you got slapped in the face. Ha ha. So I want to, those dudes deserve all the credit in the world. I should say I have a Tumblr that I will post next week. All the videos you saw in the show tonight, so you'll be able to watch the actual YouTube videos that were uploaded, and that way credit goes to the creators of these things. Our next segment is You Told Me I'd Like It. So I've been doing 404ing it at PAX and in New York for a number of years, and people like to send me videos that they think should be in the show. And most of the time, they're wrong, and that's okay. It's okay. You can still like those things that I didn't think were good for the show. But every once in a while, someone sends me something, and I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah. So we're going to talk about Pepperoni Baby, and I want to give a shout-out to Emmy Spicer, who's at Ugly Machine. She came to my show last year and was like, Pepperoni Baby! And then a couple people know, and they're very excited. So before we get into the music of Pepperoni Baby, let's just meet Pepperoni Baby.
Dear son, what's the news today? Pep says I got a cherry. That's good news, Pep. Are you gonna eat it? No. No, I'm not. Well, what are you gonna do? Are you just gonna sit there with it in your mouth for like 5 minutes? Yeah.
So Pepperoni Baby is a very large lizard.
I don't know what to do with it.
And this woman
Pep,
makes many
let me give you a
videos
reminder.
of her
You
talking
eat
to her
food.
lizard, Pepperoni Baby.
I've forgotten how to do that. You useless little dope. You gotta eat the food. You don't know how to eat the food? Pep says, I don't know. Oh, I know, I remember. No, okay, no, I forgot again.
Anyway, the best part of Pepperoni
That's
Baby
tough.
is when it's Pepperoni Baby's birthday.
Pepperoni is a birthing day. Pepperoni has a birthing day. Pepperoni has a birthing day. Happy birthday, beautiful bae. Look, I made you all your favorite foods. I made it up real pretty. It's got beef and raspberries, blackberries, bananas, and yams, and it's all on turnip greens because it looks pretty. Yeah, happy birthday, my fatty ghoul. Pepperoni was born on July 3rd. It was in the afternoon, and it's the afternoon, and that's my ghoul.
Oh, man.
So I'm going to tell
That's my
you,
ghoul.
Yeah.
Eating
you
my
never
dinner.
see this woman.
That's a little
Okay,
birthday.
good.
You only see this lizard.
Templeton's
Yeah.
dog is a pepperoni.
That's all I'll ever see again,
Happy
Pat.
taps on the little dog.
She might be a lizard too.
Hey there,
Oh,
Pep,
that's-
waking up.
that's
the
a fair
And,
point.
we're
That's a fair
approaching
point.
Pepperoni Baby's
Your favorite
fourth
yams.
birthday, because every
Yeah,
year you get
fatty
a video.
Have been wow.
How
I
many
didn't
birthdays
remember that
has
you like
Pepperoni
yams
Baby
that much.
had?
We gotta get
Also,
some
she
more.
says something weird. She calls bananas a weird thing that I don't like.
You
That's the only part of this
really
video I don't like. She's got a weird name for bananas. I don't know.
What's she
I don't even
call
want
them?
the meat yet.
Say it out loud.
You know,
Take away its power
Say
by
it.
saying it
No,
aloud.
it's like I don't literally know how to say it. It's like
Little
banana
Sean.
slides or something like that. It's weird.
Pepperoni.
Slices, yes.
That's weird.
You're so beautiful. You're gonna live for 100,000 years. I'm gonna
Anyway,
become a witch.
here we go.
Funny guy.
Also,
I got
look at
you
this
some
goddamn
cake.
tablecloth.
Pep says I like to eat. This is my pepper.
Look at that
pancake.
tablecloth!
Pepperoni.
Look at this
How do you feel about
fruit in the
pizza?
shape
He
of
says,
pepperoni
I'm
and
pepperoni
pizza
pizza.
slices.
And I am
Is the next
Totino's-
video like,
Totino's boy.
hey, I found a body and I brought it home for pepperoni, baby, to eat?
No.
It's
Okay,
all
all right.
watermelon
I just want to
on
make
coated
sure that this
grains.
doesn't go
Pep says,
someplace.
No, this is
Pepperoni
as
Mama
weird as
so
it is.
dedicated to Pepperoni Baby, and I love it.
Yeah. That's a beautiful thing. Love is a
Madam
beautiful thing.
Camram, what else did you make me?
I will say this: pet owners can, not all of you, but some of you, we sing to our pets, but we don't record them and put them on YouTube. So that's where we
I
differ.
mean, I do.
Okay, yes.
I got
No,
you
Danielle.
one.
To be
bit.
fair, Danielle, you put that on Twitter. That's right.
I
Yes.
do.
Baby,
No one should hear me sing.
he's a good
ever.
little boy. He gets
I'm sure it's beautiful when you sing. I'm sure it's beautiful.
Just watch Pepperoni Baby.
I don't know. Also, that lizard
Feeling it.
really loves yams, and she keeps forgetting that the lizard loves yams. It's an ongoing thing.
I'm a fat little lizard and a beautiful bee. Give me a second, gotta think about thee. Challenge the final. Challenge the 50 fee. I gotta have a meal, and I earned it. Thank you, family.
This seems like a lot of food
Congratulations,
for that
Bebop.
lizard.
You
I feel like
done
anytime we're seeing
Pep says,
food
"I
laid
like
out,
this
it
Bambrio,
is...
Bambrio. Pep Mage's
Okay,
Pizza
no,
O.
maybe not. Okay,
Pep says,
all right.
Pizza O. Pizza
Liz has
O.
got some length to
I
it.
just had to get
It's
used
a
to it for
girth.
a couple
It
minutes.
is a,
and
it
then I
is a,
said pizza
that's a,
O.
it's a big list. It's
Oh,
also
that
great
is
because
true. It's
you,
pizza O,
if you
and
watch
you're
a lot
a
of these
puppy
videos, you get to see this lizard grow, and it's not going to get much bigger than this probably, but it still started off kind of small.
You're such a funny little guy.
I've been watching some hedgehog videos on Instagram here and there that you get that same
Hell yeah.
thing. Those are some good ass videos.
As a hedgehog owner yourself?
No,
Pepperoni just
no.
wants to
Oh.
have quiet.
Who was your son in that picture?
Says we're not too
No, that's just a guy. I know.
just a guy.
hungry.
We don't hang out much anymore. We hung out when I was a kid, and then he went bad.
Yeah.
He got
Every couple of years he comes back and you're like, oh yeah, sure.
back in town, like,
it didn't really work.
Yeah.
You know, you can't go back.
Oh, go out for a drink. Oh, I'd love to.
Anyway, so I don't know. They're lizards on the internet, and oh man. Okay, so yeah, so that's Pepperoni Baby. Thank you, Emmy, for telling me that I would like it and it would be right for the show. Because I think it was. And yeah, if you send me tweets or after the show, tell me about a thing. I always look at them. I just don't always want to put them in the show. Hey Danielle.
Hey, how you doing?
Great. So you sent me. We're gonna look at two videos that you sent.
Yes.
Now, the second video, you tell me when you want to stop because I didn't get a chance
Okay,
to do that part of it.
I'll do like a special
Like,
thing.
hey,
I'll do
we're
a
good then,
dance.
yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Who's
I'll
gonna
have Jeff do that instead. Yeah, he does it better.
Yeah, give me a call when you want to cut that
I
second
will.
video off.
I will.
So Danielle, you sent me two videos. Occasionally, my guests bring a theme, and what would you say the theme of these two?
So my theme is retail, and I had a whole setup. I was going to do. I'll tell after what the original. I had inspiration. I had a whole path towards this. I know I gave these to you so far in advance that it really
Yes.
was very helpful for you. But yeah, I think retail is really the theme here.
Okay.
I think the buying and selling of goods.
We're gonna look
things
at
that
this.
you desire.
We'll look at this first video.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. It's Lego Pirates!
Now, I'm a 36-year-old man, so this is hitting me in a real sweet spot. Like these videos are just like, this is my childhood. These Lego sets are all I obsessed about and never owned, but my cousins did. But that my cousins would build Lego and then never play with them. They would just display them like assholes.
Oh,
It's the thing about Legos that never really sat well with me.
was the rapping?
Yeah, was
Was
the
that the
hip-hop.
part that you didn't like
Yeah.
as much?
Well, it's the rhymes.
Are we
it's just
they're
weak.
rapping?
They're rapping.
This is the 80s.
Yeah. These children are rapping about Lego Pirates. See? I love their outfits.
Yeah.
Collection,
I wanna wear
Caribbean
that.
Clipper, Forbidden Island, and Castaways
I
Raft.
had these Lego sets.
The
but I was
Zach,
lucky.
the Zach the Lego Maniac era of Lego marketing was truly a dark time.
Well, I'm pretty sure Zach shows up. Oh, there he is!
All of the 80s is just like, well, what if they rapped?
Yes.
It's just the question that every marketing person asked, every movie asked.
I'm a kid and I'm here to
Rap.
say it's
Yeah.
time for peanut butter and a major. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every
I didn't know you could
Barney
spit,
Rubble.
Jeff.
No, it's
I didn't know you could
not
spit like
freestyle.
that.
Just
That's
I mean,
nice.
the bars. It's just
That Flintstones commercial did start a stupid revolution.
yeah. The Barney Rubble rapping was the
Yeah.
I'm here to say I love
Yeah.
Fruity Pebbles and like that caused problems that we are still feeling to this very day.
Yes.
Yep.
In a major way, it's shorthand for I'm gonna rap poorly.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of good motion graphics in that one.
Yeah.
A lot of boom happens on Victory. See that? You were born to build. There's a new Maniac in this one too. There's like a different Maniac in each commercial. I don't know what happened to those kids.
A new form of mania.
Yeah.
Did Zach die?
Zach, I don't know what happened to Zach.
Did he explode? Did
He got eaten by Pepperoni Baby. That's what happened to Zach.
Oh
Sorry, that's
Just-
a little dark.
I want to go buy Lego, and that's not good. Like, I
There's a
shouldn't go
showdown.
spend money on
no. I
Lego.
always just wanted to build my own stuff. Like these
Yeah.
prefab sets of just like I'm gonna build it just the way they told me to build it. It's like all right, here's a thing. Now what? Break it, I guess.
People that didn't end up with a lot of Legos, like me, just made decisions like, this piece is a laser gun because I don't have any laser guns, but I want to ship with lasers.
Yeah.
And this is a door, even though it's not, because I need more doors. Like, I never had
I'm with you.
I never had
Yes.
big sales that are only big sales.
I grew up really poor, so all I had were like the 2x3 pieces. So all I could build were squares, and that's literally
Lots of cabins and houses.
houses.
Very good houses.
Doorless, windowless houses.
Not good. Oh, well.
All right, Danielle. What? So we're delving into 80s retail there
Yes,
with
yes.
some innovative commercials at the time.
Very innovative.
And the second one, I don't quite understand this video. It seems to be that someone took some footage and then doctored it to make it something different.
Just a little. I mean, it's one of those things where, you know, when you go through the creative process, you have a beautiful thing like an 80s shoplifting video, and you tweak it just a little bit on its head, so it's about being against capitalism.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the audio might be a little bad for this in this particular venue, so we might just laugh at the 80s-ness of it.
We might just laugh.
But we'll watch it. Yeah, you tell me when.
Let's not kid ourselves. We pay higher prices at the check stand. Our employers make less, so they're not able to pay us as much. We pay higher taxes to help the unemployed. But most
Taxes.
important, our standard of living suffers because American business is finding it difficult to compete with foreign companies. The
Because
only
it's
way our
shoplifters.
companies can compete and
So yeah,
win in
this
the
has
world
been
market
edited. This was supposed to
is
be like,
shoplifting and employee
oh
theft.
no, your
Think
mall
about it.
retail
No
shop
one
has
really
been
knows.
robbed. What do you do?
It's up to us.
And
We're
instead
the
now it's
only
a
ones that
message.
can shoplift.
With crime on the rise, the customer and the employee must be shoplifters. By reviewing this tape, you will be equipped with the knowledge to effectively shoplift. Shoplifting is
Hell
a
yeah.
fast way to get
what I'm
cash. Anyone can be a shoplifter. You can be overweight, underweight,
You.
male,
I
female,
tried once.
black, white, young, or old.
Didn't go well.
Anyone can shoplift.
Look at those shoplifters.
Do it for fun,
Anyone.
gift giving, or personal
All
use.
y'all.
Steal
All y'all
during high traffic
shoplifters.
hours.
Music
During the
Land.
busiest
Such a good
shopping
name.
time.
Those kids were
If
rapping.
merchandise is available and no one is around, steal it.
Yes!
Steal several items at a
Get
time.
yours!
Steal as many as 40 items at one time from one store. You could
like
save
it's
thousands
an
of
80s
dollars
version
a
of a
year
dollar
by
store
knowing
that
how to
people do.
shoplift. Let's look at a thief. He's an average-looking
Let's look at a
person,
thief.
but there is a difference.
What an
he is set
average-looking
up
person
to
this
steal.
guy is.
This shoplifter is wearing suspenders.
Every sentence of this
Suspenders
is on
hold
my
his
next
pants
mixtape.
close
Tip
to
number
his
one,
body.
suspenders.
The
Suspenders
striped
equal-
shirt
This shoplifter
alters
is
the
wearing
depth
suspenders. It's
perception of
perfect for
anyone
every
looking at
mixtape.
him.
Yeah,
And oversized
yeah,
pants allow
yeah.
ample room for concealment of
not
merchandise.
conspicuous.
Special snaps, which make opening and closing faster and easier. Harnesses that women wear under dresses to
can
carry
wear a
and
harness.
conceal
That's how
items.
you.
All
And
right.
special
That's how you steal.
pockets designed to hide merchandise.
That's some
or an
hot
artificial
shopping right
stomach
there.
used
Hello.
to
Big
imitate being
pregnancy
pregnant.
with
Oh,
This thief
yeah.
has a pretty smooth style. Watch the eyes. Notice how they shift from side to side.
Shifty eyes.
He is looking for employees or security officers. Watch his hands. Several items are removed from the shelf, but only half are returned. The remainder are placed in the
In his
thief's pocket.
suspenders.
This is a common trick. Shoplifters who work in
looks like a
teams
dude that
are
does yacht
considered
rock.
professionals
Stealing
and
from
will
that store.
usually have many years of
Yacht Rock
experience.
don't pay the bills, man.
Generally,
Yeah,
a
it's
team
too
will
smooth.
consist
Yeah.
of 2 to 5 members.
Typical
All
teams.
teams work from a plan,
racket
and
crew.
each team member knows exactly
Right.
what
We
their
would
job
do
is.
this. Let's do
Teams
this.
are smooth and efficient,
I got
but
some
they need to
suspenders.
I mean, if
communicate
you guys
to
want to start
succeed.
stealing stuff, I'm
Brushing
in.
the nose can mean the
Crimes
setup
time.
is
I can
complete.
do that.
Or
We are
rubbing
on
the
Twitch right
forehead
now.
can
We probably
signify
shouldn't talk
that
about
an
crime.
employee
All
is
right.
watching.
We're not going to commit the
Rubbing
crime.
the
Yeah,
chin
crimes
could
is not for
mean,
Twitch.
I need help with a
Crimes
distraction.
is for Ustream. That's
And
yeah,
holding
crimes.
the back of
Stream
the
is all
neck may
crime.
Yeah, it's all
signify,
crimes.
get out, it's not a good time.
It's not a good time.
Flirtation is a popular method. An attractive woman approaches a male employee. The clerk's attention strays from the sales floor, and the rest of the team goes to work.
Crime.
Another
Saucy way
effective
to get
technique is
her on over.
complaining.
Do it.
The
Flirt.
distraction person might attempt to
You should
return
flirt
an
with somebody
article
to
or
get
request an
their
unreasonable
You're going to be on
refund.
the flirting
When
duty.
they
Oh, I'm a
refuse,
flirt.
they
Yeah, yeah,
complain.
Okay.
You're the
The
I got
disturbance
this.
starts out slow, but will usually build
Oh!
rapidly. Eventually,
the
other
sternum.
employees are involved, and the sales floor is left unattended. Next, the setup person moves in.
That's
There he
me.
is.
His job
That's me.
entails
That's you.
moving the
That's
target
definitely you.
merchandise to an out-of-the-way location within the store.
But you have to
The
wear
hit
same
person
hair and
walks
staff.
into the
I got
store
this
and
now. Nobody will
immediately
know.
goes to the setup area.
Just give me a week.
With the spotter in place
Photo.
and the distraction person drawing attention, the
They're
hit
trying to
person
steal
is
like
ready to go to
two
work.
8-track tapes.
How
Oh,
slick this guy is.
This is a 4-person crew to steal like.
getting over on these CDs.
That's your job.
Yeah, okay. I love stuff down my
The
pants.
person has the merchandise.
And then he
The
walks out with a
distraction
limp.
person begins to leave
out.
while making a scene to draw the entire store's attention.
And
Hold my
Ocean's
head
11
The hit
happening right
person
here.
then walks out under the cover of the
Bellagio
diversion.
fountains, everything.
After the hit person escapes, the setup person leaves and the store loses. Many shoplifters would rather have money than merchandise. One way of accomplishing this is through refund theft. Take
Many would rather
merchandise
have
from a
Legos,
rack
I
or
don't
shelf and attempt to return the item for cash. Employee theft
That's you,
is
Daniel.
simple.
Yeah, that's
An
me.
employee
I'm
hides the
definitely this guy in
merchandise
the
in the
blue shirt.
trash. Later, the trash is taken to a dumpster.
Just
The
taking out
articles
the
are removed and hidden elsewhere.
The
The
classic
employee
scam.
returns
That's an
after
actual
work
good
to
move, and then he
remove the
comes back and
merchandise
Changed
from
pose
the
and came
premises.
back. I love sports
Hoarding or
and
concealing
stealing.
merchandise is second in popularity among
That's me.
Oh, look, it's my face.
There's a mean thing that was said at the end, so I figured we don't need any mean things. We just need to learn how to be good communists who shoplift.
Yeah.
You know?
Polo fleeces for everybody.
That's right.
There's something just to be said about like that video in itself is such a time capsule of nonsense that's great. And then also when you add in the layer of somebody that like is editing that's good at like everything is terrible, and there are many other people out there that are doing that kind of remix, like make a thing into an even weirder thing. But they start in a weird place that I really appreciate. That like, yeah, I was just like, I don't even get what's going on, but yeah, we're gonna watch this. Like I could just watch that crime happen. That crime was great.
It was great on its own. It didn't need the editing.
They stole 3 CDs, and it was a 3-person job.
I took a transformer gun. I was the lookout while a friend of mine was trying to. It was a little tiny gun that came with a bigger transformer, and you flip it in half, and it turns into a robot or turns into a gun. And he took a set of keys and tried to dig it out of the front. And we were there for like 20 minutes because he just couldn't get it to work. And I think he eventually got it, and we got out. But I felt guilty. Well, I still do.
Yeah.
It was a bad.
This was last
should.
week, right?
Yeah, this was-
All right, I understand.
Look, I'm anti-capitalism, but I'm still pro like people feeding themselves. You know, it's a hard line. It's a hard line.
It is a hard line. No, I originally wanted to do all pirate commercials. That was my whole thing, commercials with pirates in them. But unfortunately, there aren't a whole lot that are actually funny. Most of them are just like, the joke is he's a pirate. And this went to special places, so I decided,
Shoplifting is piracy in its
It is
own way.
piracy, exactly. It all fit the theme,
Retail piracy, yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
The high seas of the mall.
Maurice, we're looking at a photo of you and your bunnies.
This is very cute.
Which is, I mean, it's not the rest of the show, but it could be. We got other videos to look at, so we're going to do that. Now, you sent me 3 videos. One I've never seen before that features a famous person. We're going to look at that first.
Yeah.
Then a sketch by a television program that people may have seen, kind of blew up on the internet.
Yeah.
And the third, I don't know how to describe except that it's great and has a real arc to it, has a real story to it.
Yeah.
Do you want to say anything about this first video? Or should we just dig in?
Let's just go for it.
Okay, let's go for
do
it.
Yeah.
You know this guy.
쓰는 순간 진짜 이게 마법이 펼쳐집니다. 웃음은 보장이에요.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, good. That's so
Okay,
easy.
good. Yeah. 우리 잭 형 이걸 좀 해보신 적이 없을 것 같은데 저희가 이걸
That's where he
쓰고
went.
가서 저 촛불을 불어서 끄면 돼요.
So all you need to do is put your stocking over your head, and then
There is a guy that's going to explain what he's supposed to do.
You put the stocking over your head.
I do appreciate that Jack Black was just like, yeah, sure, okay, to the guy before he knew.
So all the love likes look like little mice, too.
I've seen other people trying to do this just on YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, most likely this television program is still lit up on YouTube.
잠깐만. 난 잭 형이 이걸 하리라고 그러. 야 이거지.
I don't like it. I don't like this.
He turned into a Nintendo 64 character.
He legitimately turned into a Lego. He's a Lego man.
Ready?
Yeah.
잭 형 이거 빨리 쓰세요. 이거 잡아야 돼요.
And they're like, hey, you might need to breathe.
오케이 준비. 자 준비. Ready.
And yeah, those stockings are attached to a pole. Like, they're still like...
That's a really good face.
guys, and I don't know why. I don't know what those kids are there. One just a trans.
They're a big.
Really? What? We'll talk afterwards.
I appreciate that he's still going for it.
Jack Black is gonna get this done. He's a professional. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Why they show it from multiple angles, I don't know.
They got a lot of time to fill.
So, okay. So, Maurice, did you just say that you know one of the gentlemen in the suit that was there?
I used to work as a traffic reporter in Korea at the radio, and so he was one of the DJs.
And he was there to translate because he's the guy that knows English?
Yeah, and his Korean is pretty. So.
Okay. Yeah, that just blew me away when you were, because often when I watch these videos, I don't have any context, so I'm just like, what's up with that guy? And you were like, I know. It's very rare that any context in this show exists.
He was actually doing a tour for Kung Fu Panda 2. So he was going around Asia and doing all these like variety shows. And he did like a bunch of stuff with the same program. It's called Infinite Challenge. So if you guys want to see,
So people know it.
If you guys want to see other games that he's done,
Other infinite challenges. Yeah. All right.
How many challenges are there?
Infinite.
Whoa.
It's just a weird thing, and I don't know. That's my kind of comedy. Is like, sure, yeah. Wait, what are we doing? Like, Jack Black agreed before the English translation happened, and then he was like, "Oh, that's what I'm doing." All right, and then he didn't give up, and he did it. That's
right.
cool.
He fucking did it. And then they actually did a lie detector test later, and they asked him like, would you come back again? And he said yes, and it came back true. So he actually had a pretty good time.
I believe it.
Oh, nice.
This next video you may have seen because it kind of blew up because it is very funny. A thing you may or may not know is that there isn't just SNL in the United States. There are SNLs in many, many countries, and occasionally they have a hit that goes viral on the internet, and then everybody gets to see it, or more people get to see it. There is English translation for this video, but it comes like pretty quick because it's definitely a fan translation.
Yeah.
But you get the gist of it, and we'll watch not all of it, but we'll watch some of it.
Bouncing a basketball on sand?
That's Korea.
What the hell?
저기요, 공 주세요. 아저씨 드라큘라요? 우와! 닥터 트레이저 아니야? 우와! 물 좀 줘봐. 물이요? 네. 물이요. 우와! 세웠어. 닥터 트레이저. 저희도 마법 배우고 싶은데 따라가게 해주시면 안 돼요? 제발요. 오케이.
So there's a runner throughout the episode.
여보세요?
모르는 못생긴 여자 받아.
So, I mean, it's a great place to stop. It goes on. They also do a thing about like hitting on a girl, just like the ping pong video.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, some things are universal. The thing I really like about that video is that it's playing up the whole like YouTube like, oh, we're good at this thing video, playing with that as magic. It's got a little David Blaine in it, but it also he can do real magic, but they're also impressed when he just does dumb shit. Like calling someone who you don't have their number by just doing this is magic compared to I can do the water bottle trick, but they're equally impressed. I don't know.
They're into it. It's
Yeah.
I can't blame
The
them.
best part is the hype men.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
The hype men are like, wait, you're Doctor Strange. Can we hang out with you and learn about magic? And he goes, okay.
And then this is what he
He
teaches.
speaks actually, and the entire thing is just to be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's also one of those where it's like, it's not, there's like 5 ideas happening in this video, and they were like, let's do all of them. And I can appreciate that from a comedy standpoint. Also, at the very least, it's kind of nice to see an Asian guy be Doctor Strange, if we be real about it.
It's
Hell
the
yeah.
best.
Yeah, it's real good.
Seems legit to me.
Yeah. Mysticism, right?
And there's like a bunch of these too. So if you
Yeah.
guys want to just like look up YouTube, Korean SNL, Doctor Strange.
Yeah, you'll find it all.
I know what I'm doing tonight.
It's very odd. SNL Japan came out not too long ago, and it's like they got some big names for Japan. So they're like, it's the weirdest thing to watch like a bunch of 20-somethings, and there's also like a 40-year-old man on the cast who's like their Phil Hartman, who's like legit, and people were like, wait, he's doing SNL? But you're just like, why is an old guy in this Justin Bieber sketch? Like, it's cool.
Was he Bieber?
No, he was just in the
all
sketch, but he's an old man, so it's like, what's going on?
I like it either way. you know.
So this last video is from the style of, let's get a bunch of people on TV and make them do stuff.
Yeah, I can give a little context to this.
You want to give a little context to the next video?
So this is from a Japanese show called AK Bingo. AK Bingo is basically the show for AKB48, which is one of those like giant girl groups in Japan. So they have them on this show and make them do some like crazy ass shit, like eat bugs and like touch all sorts of like nasty shit. So like
fight tarantulas.
Basically, yeah. So this girl, her name is Nishino Miki, is so freaked out by literally everything. And so they know that she'd be afraid of everything. And knowing that all of her other bandmates have gone through some shit, she's expecting the worst. And they give her this.
And that explains why these women are laughing the whole time we're watching this. Look at those smiles, and look at that frown.
She needs to guess what's in this box.
They are laughing. This is their friends.
They're co-workers at best.
Well, you form bonds, Jeff. But literally, none of them feel bad.
Because they know she reacts like this every time.
I mean, she's putting her hand in a box with a moving, furry thing. So I get it.
She kept her balance there. You know, give her credit.
I mean, and they're like, oh, now, do it now. Go for it. They still want her to do it. Look at her face. Look at her. Look at her.
She's killing it! What is she doing?
Oh no. Oh, no. Back in the box.
I mean, she declared that it was cute, and just once you know the unknown, it loses all its power over you. That's what this video is trying to tell us.
My favorite part was when they asked her, like, oh, what does it feel like? And she was like, it's fluffy!
Yeah, at some point she thinks it might be a baby bear, I think.
No.
No? I don't know. I thought I heard the Japanese for bear.
Oh, maybe I missed it.
I don't know. But yeah, also, it's not included in this show because I didn't think about it because it kind of came in wet, but these kind of shows that incorporate all these girls that are in bands together and sometimes live together. There's this amazing rock, paper, scissors finals that has, it's like in a castle, and there's an announcer, and there's fog, and it's just people doing like rock, paper, scissors, but there's the stakes, and it's like people applauding, and it's got that thing that happens in Japanese TV shows that like you'd understand if you knew the culture, but they're just like older, fancy dressed people like going, all right. And you're like, why are they there? Why is the referee there? And why are the stakes so high? God.
The losers were murdered at the end of the tournament, Pat.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Jeff.
Here he is.
Hello.
We're not going to talk about Sonic.
Guy's a dick.
I mean, yeah. Sometimes people just send me a bunch of videos, and I'm like, "There's no theme to this, huh?"
No, it's you say that people often produce a theme, and then I spend a lot of time. So I had a document open with about actually 60 videos on it.
Hell yeah.
And there were a couple of themes in there, but I was like, these aren't the best videos. So I tried to go for videos that I wanted to watch again.
Okay. This first video, I don't know if I love these dudes. I don't hate them. I just don't think I love them. But I empathize with them.
I like watching people smoke drugs on the internet.
What are you doing, man?
Also, this is pre-internet. So this was just put at the internet. I do want to point out that those seem to be speakers attached to that chair.
On.
Yep.
What's up, my man?
What's up, man?
What's up?
What's up?
How's it going? What are you doing? Booting on Windows
Oh,
or
I
something?
love his computer.
Just
Dude,
slowly
Windows 2000
booting
is a
up a
fucking
computer.
piece of shit.
Windows 2000.
With a bomb.
Fuck you. So stable.
Bomb.
This was before SSDs. It took. Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
dude.
All right.
Windows 2000 can't take that
Trying to
shit, dude.
shotgun his computer?
Dude, I don't think so. Windows 2000 is probably hella stoned right now, just like, oh shit.
Oh shit, dude!
Look at that!
Oh my god!
They can't take the weed.
They blew bong smoke in that
Shit,
computer's face.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
So, like I said, I have no sympathy for those guys. I do have empathy. I don't have any sympathy. They did a dumb thing, but like, of course they did a dumb thing.
It paid off. I want to know, and this video looks very old, so
Yeah.
we'll probably never know, but I would like to know if this was all super calculated. They knew that it was like, oh, this computer crashes every time we turn it on. We should do this.
Yeah.
Like, I'd really like to know if that was like stoner brain activate. Like, we should. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Turn on this camera. All right. Just turn on the.
It's that thing where it's like the pause between oh shit and oh shit feels real.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like, and then you're gonna do it, and then like 45 seconds later, I'm gonna say oh shit, and then or he literally fucked up when he was gonna say it, and had to say it
Right.
twice.
Yeah.
So it's like either way, these dummies are dumb, and they did a dumb thing, and then one of them, there's two ways about this. One of them put it on the internet, or the thing I appreciate is someone found that at a yard sale, a bunch of VHS tapes.
Yeah.
Or like Super 8 tapes, and was just like, these fucking dumb. Ha ha ha. I'm going to put this on the internet.
I got to put this on the internet.
Like Found Magazine gave us this or something. Either way, dumb dummies. Do you want to set up?
But there's pathos there.
Yes.
You know, there's a real feeling of,
there's humanity there.
right there.
Yeah, I don't smoke drugs, but for whatever reason, I got way into this idea of like, I'm going to watch a lot of tutorial videos of people trying to show you how to roll a blunt.
Good.
And a lot of people follow the Tupac method
Good.
you know, and often play the song as they're doing it.
Yeah.
And it's just fun to see the different techniques, and everyone is very adamant that their way is the only way to do it.
Every subgenre, every culture has their nerds.
We are all steeped in ritual.
Yes.
Yes.
As they say.
I don't remember what our next video is, Jeff.
neither.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh.
I
really
subconsciously
helpful.
remembered it. So, like I said, this video features gunfire at targets. It's inventive. it almost fits in my people with skills category, I would say.
Yeah. When you were showing those, I was like, this is a skill that, like, would be. Well, I was gonna say fun to have, but I guess I don't know.
The person who's good at the thing we're about to watch, 100 years, 50, 100 years ago, this is how they would make their living, going town to town performing this feat. And now they just make a video for the internet, and it's like pretty good. So let's watch it. Oh yeah, also it's Russian.
Oh yes.
It builds in a fantastic way.
Yeah.
Skills.
I mean, there's an element of timing and rhythm.
Yeah.
Here. He's also not aiming particularly well. I mean, granted, all that stuff is pretty close, but I still think it's pretty cool that he is doing this down low.
Yeah. This is like if people really tried to do gun kata, what it is.
Yeah.
It's like the music of guns. Just
Yeah, girl.
also
Get it.
other stuff.
She should have a gun too. Is the only thing missing is that she's not strumming with a gun. You know.
The thing I want to point out there is that there's sheet music. He has sheet music. Look at that.
Yeah, no, they dressed up for this. They came prepared.
Like, that's a thing that I didn't see the first time I watched this video. I was like, oh, that's cool and weird. The video does go on. They do another song. It's not as good. It's once you've seen it, you've seen it. But when I watched it again, I was like, oh, he knows where to shoot. He had to map that out and translate sheet music via his instrument of guns.
We're showing in the Indie Mega booth, Instrument of Guns. Come on and see it. Kickstarter's launching next week. We're pretty excited about it.
Yep, Indie VR. And also, there's a million VR games that are gun simulators, but none of them have incorporated music. So if you yet, but also yet. And that's a cheap joke to be like, of course this is in Russia, but also like, it's Russian. I don't know.
I'm also just amazed that the violinist is the only one wearing headphones.
Yeah.
And she probably can't even hear herself, so she's actually probably the most talented one in the bunch.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate this guy.
Also, there's like something fun about a keyboard and a violin at a gun range. Like the idea that like you showed up with like a giant case and people were like, what assault rifles did you bring?
The ultimate assault rifle.
Did you bring a sniper rifle? And you're like, no, it's my keyboard case.
It just looks like a random underpass, though. I don't think it's like a gun range. I think it's just like...
It's just like a backyard or,
This is
I
where
don't
this
know.
guy lives.
I mean, I feel like it's a gun range. I want to think it's a gun range. That's just where I'm at.
If I was walking across that bridge, I'd be like, damn.
Yeah.
If I walked around the bridge, I'd be like, oh, these are going to ricochet real bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to get down.
Jeff, do you want to set up our final video? It's good timing to have 404ing it after current events. Happened.
This was not on my long list of videos. It was a lot of bad room tours, and I occasionally go to Paste Bin and just click on latest paste over and over again until I find just pornography or something interesting. And then there was
design documents.
Yeah, there was a list of like 70 YouTube URLs in there, and I'm like, I should save these. And they were all like bad jump scare videos. And I almost pulled something out of that because some of those were pretty good. But then this happened, and I was like, well, this has a personal touch, and I suppose the only way to close this nightmare out of this portion of my life is to show it here.
And I allocated enough time that we could watch almost all of this video because it's long, but I made sure we had time to go through it because there's a couple good little payoffs in this. This is a weird little thing, folks. We're gonna react to a reaction video of people reacting to something, and the layers are too deep. And this video also will probably mean that I can't put this segment on YouTube, so you and Twitch might be the only people to see it, because these people might come after me, so it might not be part of the YouTube video. But we're it's important that we like discuss this in its proper environment.
Here we go. Cheers.
No. God.
No.
That is bitter.
Cheers. Hey, this is a thing?
So YouTube Reacts, right? They get some YouTube stars to watch a current viral video and then like replicate it or do it, whatever. And then yeah, people are like, "You gotta talk about this
It has
Nintendo
apparently
thing."
been told to me that Nintendo Switch game cartridges taste bad. So the logic behind this, Nintendo Switch game cartridges taste bad. So the logic behind this.
My boyfriend was telling me about this morning.
So the logic behind this is that Nintendo doesn't want kids to eat the game cartridges. They
This
are
makes
very,
sense.
very
Also,
small.
they made a blind man taste one of these, and I don't like that.
Does it
Yeah,
really
I
taste
don't
as
like
bad
it.
as they say? Let's find out.
No.
You're not really putting that in your mouth. Ew, oh, ew, 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 oh, oh. Stop.
Oh, it's so.
Ew.
Oh,
I've heard it's pretty bad.
God.
Wait, does it really taste that bad?
Yeah, I don't think it would.
Ugh.
Why would you want to put this in your mouth?
And
Yeah, I don't know
The
why you
Legend
would.
of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
I've been asked that so many
as a
times.
critic,
Nothing else I've ever tasted.
There's
I
a
would
part where I
not
should say
recommend licking
Grace is a friend of
any
mine, and I
Nintendo
hate
Switch
that she's in this video.
That's supposed
I
to
love
be,
Grace
this
to
is what
death.
kids are getting
She's
into about
fantastic.
tasting
She's
their
part of the
video
Holy
games.
Trinity.
Would you expect it
They're
to
very
taste like
positive, awesome
bread?
ladies
I
on the
don't understand
internet.
how anybody would
I'm
wanna put
very
plastic
bummed that
in
Grace
their
had to
mouth.
taste one of
Get it.
these
So we're
and
gonna
is
show
in
you
this
some
video.
other people now who have also tasted the Nintendo Switch cartridges.
This is a thing?
That's like a meme.
Hey, hey!
Jeff, it just gets funnier every time. Your head shake gets funnier.
It's so.
Are they that bad? They can't be that bad.
So I look
Yeah.
All right.
It
Whoops.
shouldn't.
We'll go back. Don't worry.
It shouldn't be surprising to me that this all happened. But yeah, this was. We were just doing a live show, and we had all the Switch accessories around. We didn't have it hooked up, and I think Drew was just like, "So what do they taste like?" I'm like, I don't know. And it turned out to actually be fucking terrible. And that lasted for over an hour. I had to stop on my way home and get like corn nuts because they were like, "Oh, they're abrasive. That'll scrape my tongue, get this off here." And I heard from someone at Nintendo like 5 minutes after the show was over, like, "Oh yeah, they totally coated them in that. We were talking about it at the office today. Like, yeah, it's all coated in stuff to keep animals and kids from swallowing them." I'm like, "Of course they would do that." But it's a fucking hellscape
Here we
for your
go.
mouth.
Taste bad?
Let's find the starting point again. Yeah, we'll start from here again.
What, are they going to make it taste good?
Are they that bad? They
Fuck
can't
you,
be that
man.
bad.
So I looked at labels.
Oh no.
Okay. How much of it? All of it?
Why?
Okay.
Do it.
Holy shit. It's really
It's not
bad.
good.
They're not lying. Oh! Please lick the label.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
It tastes like dying.
It tastes like dying? This is so weird.
That's silly, but no one really describes it. Like, what does it really taste like?
Yeah.
Now I'm curious. Do I
A
look
lot
like
like
I'm
dying.
confused? What does it really taste that bad?
There's the game card.
Let's say
What's the
bad
captain
taste.
think?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so I just spent all this money on this, and now I'm going to lick it.
It's really bad.
That's so bizarre.
I love that
Why
man's
are
reaction.
these type of things going viral on the internet?
No, I'm believing it. Otherwise, there's this huge conspiracy.
What an angle. Oh! Ooh! Ooh! No, 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 no!
Okay.
Man.
Okay.
It's a
So
long time.
weird.
Yeah.
I can't believe people are doing this.
That's a trend.
That's so crazy.
Honestly, I don't get it.
By watching these, I can guess how this cartridge might taste. Like shit.
I would try it out now, since everyone's kind of like testing it out. It's just the curiosity. Am I gonna have to do this? Where is the cartridge? Where is it?
mean, I already know
So
what she
these
does,
videos
and I
obviously
don't want
came out
any of them to
after
do it,
becoming
right?
known that
I just
Nintendo
You
Switch
shouldn't
cartridges
do it.
taste bad.
That's
Yeah.
nasty.
So that means
Was
people
this
were putting them in their
consensual?
mouths when
Did they
there
have
was
the option
no
to not
trend
taste
for it
it?
to have been found out.
Look, do you want to be a viral video star or not? Put it in your mouth. I imagine that's what they say. I imagine that's how these shoots go.
Jesus, Jeff.
Oh my.
That's.
Gamers do that. They just. Like,
I'm just
taste
saying,
their-
if I was
their stuff.
running like a
Look.
YouTube content factory, that's how I would run it.
All of these people play the game. They know what they're doing. They know, like, their reactions to this are all like, playing their character, heightening all that, and they probably don't think it tastes that bad, and they're wrong.
When you are switching cartridges out of the Nintendo and you're like, oh, where do I put this? I don't want to set it here on this dusty table. They put it in their mouth,
Plausible.
put the other one in,
Plausible.
and then take it out, and then they're like,
yeah,
that's
something people do.
So
They're trying to
someone
think, like,
accidentally
why
tastes
you would
it,
do
and they're
this.
like,
Right.
dude, you gotta try it.
In the aftermath of this trend, Nintendo officially stated cartridges have been covered in a non-toxic bittering agent to try to avoid children accidentally swallowing them since they're so small.
Okay, that makes sense.
I mean, it does. Also,
Swallowing these.
we're pausing again. We are pausing the video again. So Jeff, when you sent me this video, I watched some of it, and I was like, and we got to the part where the animated GIF of you was going, and I was like, that's really funny. Yes, we're definitely going to look at this video. And then later, I watched more of it and came to the part where the photo I had been using to promote the show was also in their video. And I felt bad, but also a real kinship with the video producer of this video, where I was like, we know what photo to use of Jeff.
The combination of this is meaning that I'll probably change my Twitter icon in the next week or so.
Yeah.
It's been there for a while.
Yeah.
So that's
I mean,
it's
it's a
shot
great
from
photo.
PAX like
Yeah.
a year ago. I don't know.
So they make them all eat it, and whatever. It's not as funny as fucking Jeff being in this video somehow. That's the best part. It really is, Jeff. I mean, it's great.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's after I did it and I saw like the loose reaction, like in the aftermath of that, I was like, oh no. And then I got on Twitter and said, don't try this at home, which on the back of my mind I said, that's just going to seal the deal on this fucking YouTube thing. Fuck all you people. Let's all go down together.
You might as well have written, please don't write this up, Kotaku or Polygon. Please don't talk about what I did today.
I mean, if I was if I was better at my job, let's just come out and say it, I would have actually written this up as some kind of news story.
And pulled footage from your own video.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Instead, it was a video that was behind our premium membership. So instead, a bunch of people just linked to some fucking YouTube rip of that clip, and so someone else got something cool out of that. I don't know. They got a dime in the mail or whatever.
That's how it works. That's how YouTube works, right?
Yeah, no, that's
content creator. You get a dime in the mail.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So the whole video of that will be up, and it'll link to on my Tumblr, and it'll link to direct video, and then all the links of everybody in this video, of course, have YouTube channels, and you can go to that, and that's how the machine works. And I don't know. I know, but I don't know. Anyway, so that we're gonna wrap things up. Please applaud for my guests. Thank you all very much for doing the panel. I will plug my Tumblr for foringit.com, my YouTube channel. This video will be out sometime next week if you want to catch anything. And then PAX Mania 3, some people on stage here will join myself. Aaron Trites puts together a wonderful show. League of Heels, and tomorrow at 4 o'clock. They gave us 2 hours, and I don't know, we're going to do something in that 2 hours. And then I always try to leave with an image. It used to be a random thing, something that I thought was really fun, like a positive thing to end the show. At the end of last year, I came across something that really spoke to me, and I thought that this is the thing I'm going to end every show with for a while, because it's a hard world out there, but you just need to know that when it counts, when it comes to it, I'm going to be your Snorlax, and you can be somebody else's Snorlax, so just be there and save everybody. And have a great night. Thanks so much for coming out.